Welcome. What you need to know right now is today's timeless pick a card. Today we have 4 options. Option 1, the blue chalcedony. Option 2, carnelian. Option 3, rose quartz. And option 4, citrine. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the blue chalcedony. The number 11 could be relevant to you. And it's interesting how you chose pile 1 and we have the number 11. So angel number 111, angel number 11 could be relevant to you. So what I'm seeing here is with blue chalcedony, the energy is all about slowing down and going with the flow, easy does it, not trying to control things, so that you can restore your inner balance and serenity, okay? It could be that recently, and it's interesting that you chose the color blue, it could be that you are needing to feel calmer because life has been overwhelming or you've been moving at a very fast pace here. And there is a need for you to experience serenity and balance. And the only way you can do this is by slowing down. What I'm feeling here is that you may be experiencing a need to control every aspect of your life and be in every single step of everyone else's life. And this need for control is coming from some kind of fear that things may spin out of control or fear that chaos may be installed. But all this rushing around is not allowing you to be present, and it's not allowing you to settle your mind enough to come up with solutions that without the calm you cannot come up with. No matter how much you rush around and try to control things, really the best thing you can do right now is to allow yourself to stop for a moment, regroup, so that creative solutions present themselves to you rather than you trying to control everything, expecting everything to be under control. Where there's a need for you to really release and let go of the need to control. But for that, you need to really release the fear, because you're being called at this very moment to immerse yourself in the moment and surrender the sense of urgency to the universe. You are pushing too hard right now, and easy really does it. You are going through a transition of your old ways of an old life into new, and it's almost like you're not used to this newness, and you're trying out this new way of doing things, and it seems foreign to you, and you're worried that it may not work out, because I do see a new beginning with these ones here. With all this newness, I see a sense of feeling uncomfortable, and it's unfamiliar to you. So it's like whenever it starts getting uncomfortable, I see you going back to what you already know. But then once you do that, it's not comfortable either. And so if you're willing to go through the temporary discomfort, there is a reward on the other side, and it's only temporary. Whereas if you keep going back to what you know, the old ways of doing things or the old way of life, this discomfort is always going to be there. So your ego and your fear is trying to keep you stuck in the same place. But right now the truth is that you've evolved and you've outgrown wherever it is that you have been, and until you make this change and this transition, your soul is not I'm feeling this restlessness. Okay? But it's like you need to breathe through this. You need to breathe through these transitions and these changes. All right. Let's see. What do you need to know right now? Okay, we have Pluto, transitions and transformations, powerful changes. And we have, what is this? Virgo? Yep. And 11, or the 11th house. Look, this is interesting. See, I don't shuffle on camera, but I get these synchronicities to confirm everything, basically. So now we have another 11 confirming the first card there, and I did roll the dice, as you saw. So we have angel number 1111. We have the number 11, 111, and 1111 now. So you may be seeing 1111 on the clock a lot. You're being activated right now to the next phase of your life, is what I'm seeing. You could have Virgo in your chart. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could have Aquarius in your chart. I'm seeing powerful changes around your daily life, your habits, your routines, where you live, how you conduct your day. Possibly something to do with a new animal, a new pet. Long-term goals, you're establishing some new long-term goals here that you're working on, is what I'm seeing. You're working on some new long-term goals here. You have these hopes and dreams for the future. I do see you achieving something, arriving at some kind of goal that you've been putting your daily work into. It's going to pay off, and once it does pay off, it's going to be powerful. It's going to be in a big, big way, and it's going to establish you for a very long time. So your hard work is paying off, especially if you're working on something big, okay? Right. Endurance, yeah. Keep going. Your hard work is paying off. Yes, keep going. Just keep going. It's working. It's going to work. The number 43 could be relevant to you. The number 7. That daily work that you're putting into a big goal, it's working out powerfully, okay? And the advice is for you to keep going. Your endurance is paying off. The number 7, something to do with your spiritual path. If you have been meditating every day, or if you've been practicing your spiritual hygiene of thinking positively and manifesting all these good things and raising your vibration, keep doing that, okay? It's paying off. It's going to start showing in your material world. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you, and you need to trust this. You need to keep trusting this. You are very connected to the higher realms. Whatever ideas or epiphanies that you have, this is your claircognizance. These are downloads coming from the higher realms through your crown chakra. Okay, this is your connection to the universe. Your intelligence is directly connected to the universe. So it's yours, but it's not entirely yours, if that makes sense. You are the channel and you receive this information, but it's coming from intelligence from above, from the higher realms, okay? Some kind of information that's coming through for you has something to do with prosperity, with some form of prosperity that is coming your way. What I see here is that all this hard work is paying off in a way that will really materialize, okay? Your positive thinking around money, your gratitude around the ability to be able to pay your bills, all these things, it's really paying off in the higher realms. What the information coming through for you is showing you the way toward stable prosperity and abundance, okay, when it comes to money and health and stability. The number 42 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 6. It seems like where you're being driven, the intelligence coming through your crown chakra and these downloads are to direct you in a way where you're going to be establishing yourself, feeling very, very comfortable financially. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart. And we have the Chariot, so Cancer energy, Cancerian energy. The month of July could be significant to you. The number 7 could be significant, and we have 2 7s. Angel number 77. So you're definitely on a higher spiritual path. You're raising your vibration. And because of that, because you are working on thinking positively and reprogramming your mind to manifest positive things, it's working. It's working. And that work paired up with the daily work, the practical work that you're putting in, every time you read something, every time you send an email, every time you work on your website, every time you work on SEO or social media or your clients' communication, your products, every time you work on improving your services, your skills, every time you learn something new, and every time you work on your health, on your body, on your routines, and you put in that good work and you meditate and all this adds up, right? Every time you do this, you're getting closer to your goal. And the Chariot here is to respond to this endurance. Keep going, because you're going to arrive to your destination, because you've decided what it is that you want. You're going to get it because you've been taking those practical steps and you've been taking the spiritual steps as well. Strength. Keep holding strong. That strength is paying off. And we have the number 8 here. So we have that number of stable prosperity that corresponds to that woman holding the coin there that I was talking about. So you're taming that beast that would probably otherwise have you doing other things, and your strength is paying off. But also the Strength card is about courage. So your courage, if you decide to really move out of your comfort zone and experience that temporary discomfort, it's going to pay off. It is going to, following your heart, taking action from your heart space is going to pay off. So it's not enough to just do everything by the book. You kind of have to take these risks, and you have to be willing to learn sometimes with experience. And for that, you need to test things out, and you need to have experience. And to have experience, you need to take risks. And so it's also saying any risk that you take, these risks that you take are going to pay off. Okay? We have the 5 of Pentacles, so it could be that you have been experiencing a lack when it comes to finances, so financial lack could be the case here. Or you could just be feeling that, you know, God, the universe has forgotten all about you, but this is not the case. You have not been forgotten, okay? Because look, we have the 6 of Air. What you're healing is a mindset, and this mindset is a mindset all around money and your relationship to money, how you relate to money and how you think about money is healing. Okay, so whatever you were taught about money, whatever you used to believe about money and scarcity, you're healing a scarcity mindset. You're healing a lack mindset here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here mainly and mostly. Healing a lack mindset. So let's say you were taught that there's not enough for everyone, that you're going to work your entire life and you're not going to make a lot of money and might as well get used to that. Or, you know, or you think, what a bummer, now I have bills to pay, I'm going to be... Or if you tell yourself I'm poor, or if you tell other people, oh, I'm poor, this month I'm poor, or whatever, you are casting spells to keep that going. So you need to substitute this, or you're going to substitute this, or you need to think about how you have been thinking this whole money thing. And maybe you even stop yourself from doing things or from taking risks because you're afraid that you won't have enough money or money will run out. But again, you don't have to take the risk with your money, if that makes sense, okay? Maybe you have taken risks in the past with your money and it didn't pay off. But maybe again, it was too much of a risk, or it was too much money, and you could have done things differently where you didn't have to put so much money before you. You could actually put your time or some kind of strategy, and there's lots of strategy. So I'm seeing you finding something out about a strategy that will allow you to make more money without having to put too much money forward, especially if you don't have that money. And there's also something about when you spend money, or you buy something, or you pay for your bills, I'm seeing you doing that with gratitude, or at least this is the advice. When you pay something and you're grateful that you have the money to pay for that, that creates an energy of abundance and more coming your way. If you pay something and you say, I'm so grateful, you don't have to say this out loud, but you pay it with a smile on your face and you say, I'm so grateful to be able to pay for this, because I know there's a lot more coming and I will be able to pay for these things indefinitely, and it will be limitless. So it's like a healing around your mentality when it comes to money, and understanding that you can actually manifest a lot more than you have, and the resources are actually limitless. Messenger of Earth. So now this seems to be a slow and steady process for you, because maybe you believe that making money is a slow and steady process, and maybe you'll keep believing that, but it's how you choose to believe it. If you believe that you can make money a lot faster, chances are you're going to make money a lot faster. And so it's almost like you're understanding all the ways in which you have been limiting yourself. And I do feel you're going to stop doing that, even though it's a learning curve for you, and you're learning it slow and steady. But I do see you making slow and steady progress toward your financial goals, your goals when it comes to stability, your long-term goals, and your health as well. We have Morganite, acceptance, compassion, and release. So there's a sense here of accepting the fact that abundance is available to all of us. It's all about how you believe the universe is. If you believe the universe, just forget what you see, right? And just go within and start deciding what the universe is. Decide that the universe is a generous place and it's a good place, and accept this truth within yourself. And then with release, with the 5th house here, I do see change when it comes to releasing these patterns where there's this negative self-talk or these beliefs that keep you stuck in a lack mindset, and release those. And the way you release them is by substituting them for the positive version. Let's say you think, I'm poor, just think I'm rich, I'm wealthy. And say it in the present tense, as if it already is, because it is done, right? Just say it's done. Or any time now, right? You could have Venus in Libra or a Libra placement, but doesn't have to be at all. But there's a message about love coming through for you here, because I haven't seen a lot of love messages here, but this one has. So it seems like you are attracting love, okay, your way, because Morganite opens these channels for positivity, affection, and devotion to flow effortlessly through your energetic fields. Morganite is able to uncover deep emotional pain, bringing awareness to unexpressed feelings residing inside your body so that you can release them. So, and that is keeping you in a lack mindset as well when it comes to love, and your ability to attract love has been blocked because there have been these unexpressed feelings within you, this deep emotional pain that you either haven't been aware of, and you will, or you've been pushing it down and you haven't been releasing or working through this. But you're being called to uncover this deep emotional pain, and I do feel this is happening for you. These feelings will change. They're not a part of your identity. Just because it happened to you, it doesn't mean it's who you are. And so I feel you're going to dissociate your identity from this emotional pain, and you're going to understand that this happened to you, and it's not a sign that it's going to keep happening, or it's not about who you are. It's not who you are. And you're going to clear away any thoughts of martyrdom or victimhood or a victim mindset, okay? And this is going to expand your ability to love and receive love again. So your soul is advancing. I did see 2 7s. And to the core of the truth of the matter is that you are connected to divine love at all times. Okay? And this is going to be very real to you. Now, we got Mercury, something about communication. Okay, I'm seeing travel and communication here. I'm also seeing thoughts, analysis, learning new things, but we're going to see what this is. We have the 6th house, so again, confirming that Virgo energy that came out in the dice. Your daily work details, health, but we're going to see how this ties in. Uranus, all right, okay. And it's interesting. I'm going to tell you why this is interesting. And the 9th house. All right. Wow. All right. So in the last upload, which was what will happen this week, I saw in one of the piles, now let me know if you got that pile in the comment section, about a surprise offer of a job. So some of you are going to get headhunted, where you're going to get a job offer out of the blue unexpectedly. It's very surprising, and it could even involve a relocation to a different city, country, or continent altogether. All right, you may need to get your passports ready. For others of you, I am seeing career advancement here, a job promotion. Okay, and I'm seeing also your products, if you sell products and if you have your own business, especially if this is health related, if it's products or services that involve any kind of physical, mental, spiritual health, I do see this going the distance, this going global, and it's going to be like overnight, like you're either going to start sales or your sales are going to go up if you have e-commerce that goes around globally. For others of you, you're going to have to foreign travel all of a sudden. Okay, surprising, someone's either going to offer you a ticket or you're going to have to travel long distance all of a sudden. You're not expecting this need to travel, but you're going to maybe have to. For others of you, you're getting a job opportunity in a foreign country that is going to surprise you. For some of you, this involves teaching at a university, learning at a university, something like that, or something to do with some kind of spiritual pilgrimage, or you could be going to a place where there are deserts or camels. I'm seeing North Africa here. I do see surprises when it comes to health improvements, or you're going to get some kind of epiphany or information into what can help you heal something. Yeah, I see after some research, if you've been looking for a solution to a health issue, you're going to find it. Okay, and it could be on the internet, or it could involve you having to travel. For some of you, you're getting a job in the travel industry, like anything to do with planes or trains or something like that. Or maybe even as touristic guides, travel guides. Either way, your life is changing in a big way, okay? I see big life changes here for you. And I see more money coming in. What else? They're saying, not today, not from these cards, not today. Okay, so look at this. Interesting. From the very beginning, step out of your comfort zone. I was saying that from the very first card. Interesting how it all culminates in the last card. North Node. So there's something here. I'm seeing a life change here for you. It could involve relocating, right? It does involve stepping out of your comfort zone, but it is leading you to more prosperity, stability, and health, right? It's a temporary discomfort versus a forever discomfort of staying the way things are and how you've always done things. Allow your curiosity to guide you. I don't think you will be swayed wrongly, because I do feel that you're going to keep your feet on the ground. I don't see you doing anything crazy. Maybe, okay, with the North Node being here, maybe there's advice here that you should find out what your life purpose is if you haven't already. I do life purpose reports based on your tropical astrological natal chart. So if you want information for that, you can find my email in the description box. And so maybe you're going to find what your life purpose is, and you're going to want to explore that, because it's going to lead you to this stability, this prosperity, and this health. Okay, so maybe your life purpose involves travel, communication, teaching, learning, health, well-being, nutrition, cleaning, beauty, admin work. I'm seeing admin work for some of you. Long distance travel, short distance travel, transportation, travel guide. I'm just seeing several things where it could involve social media. It could involve, okay, e-commerce, some kind of trade of services and products, okay? Online, I'm also seeing online. For some of you, you're going to have like a social media following, and you're going to go global. But it's like you need to step out of your comfort zone to make this happen. Okay, that's all the messages I have for pile number 1. I hope this reading brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on the channel. It helps the channel, and it helps me bring you more. Comment how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Extra content is now exclusively on Patreon. I have been uploading there a lot more often. Information for that is in the description box. For readings, life purpose reports, energy healings, dream interpretations, you can find my email in the description box. I also have a natural gemstone and real gold filled bracelet store for healing purposes. So if you want to check that out, there is a special link in the description box as well. I think it has a discount code there. If not, you can email me and ask me for the discount code. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 1. You chose Carnelian. So this is going to be your reading. This is what you need to know right now. Carnelian, so we have the number 14 here and the number 5. 5 means change, and Carnelian is this very masculine energy, but it's a go-getter energy. It's an energy of vitality, of taking action, feeling good, feeling motivated, uplifted, increased confidence as well. So I think the first message coming through for you guys is that if you've been feeling low on energy, things are changing. And if you've been feeling a lack of confidence, you're either going to find the solution to work this through, or it's already happening for you. So you're going to feel good, you're going to feel vital, or something in this reading is going to point you in the direction of discovering how you can reach this level of confidence, or how you can increase your energy levels, what action you can take, how you can do it. There's a sense of how to take action, when to take action. how to get ready for something here is what I'm seeing. And being confident in your strengths. And I feel it has something to do with focusing on your strengths and not focusing on what you perceive as shortcomings, okay? Beautiful. All right, so let's see what the Astro Dice has to say. Let me just close the door here because there's a lot of noise outside. All right, so we have the Sun. Yeah, you're definitely going to be feeling better. I'm seeing you raising your vibration here, and you're going to be feeling better. Okay? Yeah. And we have Virgo. Interesting, Virgo came out in pile number 1. And we have the 6th house that also came out in pile number 1. So there could be messages in pile number 1, oops, for you. And 6th house is that Virgo energy. All right, so something is going to be illuminated for you when it comes to what you need to do on a daily basis to raise your vibration, to improve your energy levels, because it has a lot to do with your daily habits. Now, your daily habits affect your health, right? It's all about what you eat, how you exercise, how you rest, what amount of water you drink. So daily habits, there's a lot to it, right? As human beings, we can't go on more than a week without eating, or maybe we can. It all depends on what people are doing these days. I don't really know. This used to be the norm or the information out there. And we can't go, or we shouldn't go on more than 24 hours without drinking water, because then our kidneys stop working, and then everything glues together, you know, the organs. And just imagine, you know, when you have fat and all this viscosity and fascia, you know, it transports all this like fat and other substances that are gooey and gluey, right? And if you don't pour water into your body, everything just glues together. Just imagine, look at dried up meat, you know, it just starts gluing together. It becomes hard, and you know, you can't imagine any amount of liquid flowing through there. And you know, liquid flowing through our body is important to transport oxygen and CO2 and all of these things in and out of our body, right? You know, the synapses, the chemical exchanges, hormones, it all circulates through the liquid through our body. Now, I don't know why I'm saying this, but guys, just drink your water, I guess is what I mean. And do it first thing in the morning, because, you know, after 7, 8, 9 hours, I don't know what amount of time you guys sleep, you know, it's a long time. And more than likely you wake up with a dry mouth, right? So that's going to tell you how, if your mouth is gluing up, imagine the rest of your body inside. And, you know, because a lot of people, a lot of heart attacks could be prevented if people just drank their water in the morning. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, just think about it. And even your kids, give your kids a glass of water first thing in the morning. Don't leave the house without drinking water, especially, okay? Or take a bottle of water with you. Have a bottle of water with you. I believe we lose 2 liters of water every day. So I know that, I think that is like what we should be drinking, 2 liters of water every day. So, and of course, when it comes to nighttime, the closer you get to bedtime, try to decrease the amount of water that you drink, because then it could keep you awake at night, because then it's going to have you going to the bathroom too often. Okay, this is all of a sudden, this is turning into like a health lesson, but this is interesting because with the Sun here and Virgo and the 6th house, look, Virgos are ruled by Mercury. Virgos are good teachers, right? Or teachers by nature. But what Virgo teaches is all about good practices, healthy practices. And so I feel this whole reading is an illumination around reminding you or maybe informing you for the first time. I don't know. Everyone knows different things, and everyone focuses on different things. And for some reason, the focus in this reading is a change of habits to implement healthier ones so that you can raise your vibration. And I do feel spending time in the sun has something to do with this as well, because there's a synthesis of, you know, when the sun hits our skin, there is an alchemical chemical transmutation that goes on that transmutes into vitamin D, right? And so, yeah, I know a lot of people have diagnosis that you can't be directly in the sun. I understand that. I am not here to say anything against any doctor, so you know what is best for you. There are liquid forms of vitamin D, but even just the act of opening your eyes and getting those rays in some way, shape, or form, and being awake when the sun is up, okay? Because again, we have all these chronobiological functions that are connected to the sunrise and the sunset, okay? If the sun is setting, we shouldn't be looking at our screens, because that has that blue light that emulates the morning sky and the morning light that is meant to wake us up, right? And so the sunrise and the sunset is when, you know, you have these redder hues of light that stimulate your, what is it called, melatonin, okay? This is why red light therapy is indicated for, is meant to be done later toward the end of the day, and blue light therapy at the beginning of the day. But anyway, this to say these daily habits, like switching your screens off around the time when the sun goes down, like the indicated time actually is 6 p.m. where we should all just not touch our cell phones at all, or any computers or screens. I know there are a lot of people out there who are night people, and but you know, you can still be a night person if you wake up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., right? You can still do that the other way around, but a lot of people like to go against chronobiology. But then, you know, all these related health issues come up as a consequence. Or you can just tell me, no, my body is not affected by that at all, and I'm not resonating with this reading at all. But, you know, you're watching this, so might as well look into it, or learn about chronobiology, because you may be experiencing health issues that are related to poor daily habits or doing things against the nature of your body. Now, I also know that a lot of people were born at night, and that would make them night people. But again, you know, you can also take that with a grain of salt and just see what works for you. If it works for you to be awake at night, and you're healthy, and you're not experiencing sneezing in the morning too much, or allergies, where there's no real reason to have allergies, because those come up when you don't sleep enough, or when you're sleeping against chronobiology and the sun rhythms, right? It may be something worth looking into, because your ability to synthesize, you know, there is a process. I believe there's a process, and it occurs at midnight. That it's only at midnight that the body is able to do this process. Now, I don't know exactly what this is, and if anyone's watching this well-versed in what I'm talking about, please share in the comment sections so it can help other people. But there's some kind of process that happens at midnight, and for that process to occur in a perfectly at midnight, we have to be asleep by 9 p.m. okay? Otherwise, that process will not occur at midnight. And so I believe it has something to do with the regeneration of our telomeres, but I could be completely wrong, okay? I don't want to be inducing anyone wrong here. Either way, it is a process. There's a reason why people should go to bed early, right? And of course, if you're in bed and sleeping by 9, all you need is 8 hours. You don't have to sleep until 9 the next day, right? You can sleep until, help me with the math here, guys. So 9 to 12 would be 3 hours, and then another 5. So waking up at 4 or 5 a.m., you still can work at night. You can still get that work done while everyone's asleep or while everything is calm, okay? Or before you go to work or whatever that is, whatever your process is. Now this is going on and on and on. We have farewell to the moon, so it could have been a full moon recently for you. Farewell to the moon, or this is the last day. I am recording this on the last day of a full moon. The number 17 could be relevant to you, the number 8. Farewell to the moon. So farewell to a moon cycle, or to a cycle of doing things a certain way. And there's something here about you understanding the cycles of the moon and working with them. And if you're a feminine, if you're a female, okay, your menstrual cycles could be aligned with some kind of moon phases here. And so you notice that when there's a certain moon, you have more energy. And when there's another kind of a moon, like waxing, waning, gibbous, full moon, new moons, look into that, learn about that, because your body goes through these cycles and there's a need for you to work accordingly. Like, let's say you are in a cycle, like you've just had your period and you feel very low on energy. It means it's time for you to rest. And right before you have it, you may feel this need to clean and organize. It's because it's your body getting you ready to be able to rest, and with your house clean or with everything done, okay? But there's something about learning about the cycles of the moon and allowing your body to rest when your body is asking you for rest, okay? The number 17 could be relevant, the number 8. Something about prosperity here. Okay, I'm seeing something about your job. There's more money coming in from your daily work or your sales or your products. Whatever you do on the daily for work, I see money coming in. We have star ancestors, and it says, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And with the full moon being here and the sun being there, what I'm seeing here is that you are about to come into information. You're about to get clarity. You're about to be illuminated about something that you were unaware of. So you're awakening to some kind of a truth that was lost wisdom that has been encapsulated in your DNA, and it's being activated now. And you're going to feel an urge to dive deeper into information, to do research, and to learn more about something that has been hidden from you, some kind of truth, okay? You could have a connection to ancient Egypt here, okay? You could have ancestors from ancient Egypt. Now we have hostilities. So the number 26 could be relevant, as well as the number 8. Now we have the number 8 twice. So angel number 88, again, confirming that you're coming into times of more abundance, okay? And stable prosperity and stability in general. But it's like you've been dealing with some hostilities, either people who have been hostile toward you, or hostile environments, or just reading about hostility, being exposed to hostility, or the idea of violence or aggressiveness, or maybe. And so I do feel you're going to be presented with a truth or some information that's going to explain why this has been the case. And it could be connected to something that was passed to you from your ancestors. And so by acknowledging and becoming aware of this, you're going to know what to do. Because this energy may have been bogging you down, and becoming aware of what this was is going to free you in some way to at least know. There's a sense of relief and know what to do about this and why you've been attracting this. The 9 of Fire, 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is showing me that you've been going through battle after battle after battle and not understanding why. Now, the 9 of Wands also tells me that there's a sense here of you doing the same thing, expecting different results. Always doing the same thing, expecting different results. And this is the definition of insanity. When we do the same thing day in, day out and expect different results, and we don't get those different results, and then we go and we do it again, it's insanity, and it's not getting us the results that we want. Hence why there is a need for a change in your daily habits, or a need for the change of how you've been doing things, okay? Because you've been getting the same results. And I do feel this is very much work related, okay? So you're being invited to a new way of doing things that would lead you, Eight of Pentacles, to start reaping the rewards of your hard work. Your hard work starting to pay off, because there's a need to close a cycle of how things have been done in your daily life. It could even be that the fact that you're not sleeping enough could be affecting your ability to be more productive, because your mind obviously didn't do all the resetting it needed to do, because it didn't have the amount of time, or it didn't happen before midnight, or it didn't happen at midnight, right? This kind of thing. There's a change. There's a need to, like, let's say you stay up late at night and you work very hard, but you're not getting the results that you seek. It could be that you're working against your own natural clock. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. It may work for other people, but it may not be working for you. And you keep telling yourself, but I work so hard, I work so many hours. It's not about the hours. It's about how you're doing it. It's about how healthy, how connected, how alive your brain is while you're working, okay? If your brain is tired and foggy, then you're not getting anywhere. All right, let's see. But I do see your hard work is going to be paying off, so there are some changes here. Eight of Swords, a mindset, okay? There's something to do with, you are stuck in a way of thinking, is what I'm seeing here. You've been stuck in a way of thinking. And it's maybe obsessive thinking, or it's thinking that you can only get certain results if you do certain things a certain way, and you haven't been getting results even though this is what you believe. That's what I'm seeing here. It's keeping you in this endless cycle after cycle, which is the same as the cycle before. And this reading is here to tell you that there needs to be a change in the cycles, a change in the way you're thinking, approaching this. It's not by allowing your mind to go crazy and overthinking and obsessive thinking that you're going to get anywhere. Now, I feel you guys, if you have some placement in your chart that keeps you an overthinker, like let's say Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, or you know, Pluto in the 8th house, or I don't know what it could be, but there could be that, it could be that you have this tendency, right? Or a Capricorn placement, something. And it could be that you have this tendency. But again, our default is meant to be transcended, right? Just because we were imprinted a certain way when we were born, it doesn't mean we can't change this. But of course, we need to discipline ourselves, because the 6th house Virgo is about disciplining ourselves to change that template. If we don't like the template, if it makes us suffer, if we don't like the suffering, because some people really like suffering. They enjoy the process, to each their own. But I'm seeing that this has become uncomfortable for you. And so understanding that, again, this is the same energy of doing the same thing, expecting different results. If you keep overthinking, you keep yourself, 5 of Swords, in mental conflict. And guess what? Then you attract conflict around you as well. So it's time to end the cycle. It's time for change. It's time to realize why this has been happening. And it could be a fact that maybe you're not exercising enough, and so you have this extra time to be thinking too much, right? If you are an overthinker, exercise really helps you get away, at least for the time that you're exercising, right? And it also feeds some positive endorphins, these not positive hormones, these endorphins that get activated that push you away from negative thinking. Okay, 3 of Water, 3 of Cups, and focusing on the celebrations in life, and that life can be and should be a celebration. It shouldn't be this hard. I just heard it shouldn't be this hard. Okay, and it doesn't have to be this hard, and it's a lot easier. So focus on the things that you have to celebrate, right? That you should celebrate, that you can celebrate. You guys got Cinnabar, all right? And it says manifestation, wealth, and inspiration. Guys, you're manifesting wealth, okay? I do see that with the Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off and you are on the right path to manifesting wealth. I do see that. And with Carnelian and inspiration being here, I do see there's more inspiration coming to you that's going to help you to keep manifesting this wealth, okay? Known as the alchemist stone, cinnabar is a crystal used to enhance metaphysical abilities, call in abundance, and manifest your heart's desire. So with the farewell to the moon, I do see you could be manifesting with the moon phases as well. Your metaphysical abilities of manifestation to call in abundance are enhanced right now. Cinnabar's name originated from the Persian word meaning dragon's blood and refers to the tiny red gems sprinkled across the stone. This crystal is powerful in enhancing your life force. Again, 2 crystals of life force. So your life force is being enhanced through changes in your daily habits, giving you the stamina you need to carry out your tasks and go after the things that make you feel, that can feel larger than life and overwhelming. Cinnabar grounds and encourages you while you reach beyond what you believed was possible. Yes. The impossible becomes possible. All right? Pluto, transformation. Yes, I do see a transformation here. I do see that the way you manifest, the way you move through life, the way you take action, I do see some kind of transformation in the way you do things. So you're going to be doing things differently to get different results. And I do see this reading here is some kind of turning point for you when it comes to understanding this or getting reassurance and validating what you already knew. I see you going through a death and a rebirth process right now. I definitely see you closing a cycle. You could be prone to obsessions or obsessive thinking, and this is something that you need to tackle. You need to be disciplined about, because obsessive thinking and obsessions are as destructive as any other addiction, okay? It's an addiction to overthinking. It's an addiction to negative thinking, or it's an addiction to thinking about something, okay? And there's a need to clear this. There's a need for you to renew the way you've been doing things and evolve to reclaim your personal power. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could have Virgo or Leo in your chart. So far, the signs that I am seeing. Chiron, yeah, there's a need to heal your overthinking, to heal your mind, okay, and your obsessions and your mental state in general, okay? And this one says inherited issues and generational trauma. So some of you have inherited this hostility, and it's an internal hostility that sometimes could show outwardly with you when it comes to how you relate to other people and how they respond to you. And this is generational trauma, ancestral karma that you are meant to heal, that you're being called to heal. And you're being called to transform your pain into softness and to cry it out if you need to, but don't hold on to it. Yes, and this is the missing puzzle piece. This is complex. This may be complicated for you. You may have missed the mark several times. You need to make adjustments. You need to educate yourself on how you can transform your mindset and go from obsessive thinking into a flow, into just allowing things to unfold, not trying to control the outcome, letting go of fear, right? Reprogramming your mind. I do have on this channel, I've made an affirmation meditation to raise your vibration. This is what it's called, affirmation meditation to raise your vibration. I'm actually going to link it at the end of this reading, so don't click off until you see that little, it's like a grayish kind of box up at the top right that is going to say, it's a suggestion, it's a video suggestion. I'm going to put this affirmation meditation there linked up because I uploaded it 7 months ago. I do regularly put it on my community page to remind people. I know it irritates a lot of people, but I know a lot of people need it, and there's a lot of new subscribers coming through that don't know about it. This thing works, okay? You listen to this thing mornings and night times, right, for 90 days. It's 22 minutes and 22 seconds of your time daily that are going to transform your life, because it's going to raise your vibration. It's going to get you out of this state of fear, because it's raising your vibration. When you raise your vibration, you solve a whole bunch of problems, right? Starting with your mental default, okay? If it's very negative. We have second house, so that's random, but anyway, self-worth and money here. So your self-worth and your money is being affected by your mindset. Your mind is currently your own worst enemy, and this needs to change because it's blocking your ability to bring in it's blocking your ability to feel worthy, to feel confident, and to bring in what you deserve in terms of finances that is available to everyone. Okay, so there's a need to heal your mindset, or how you've been thinking or doing things, or changing some habits going on here, okay? A win-win outcome is forecast. So this is telling you that if you put in the work, if you allow yourself to discipline yourself to make these daily changes, and one of them could be listening to this affirmation meditation, then you're going to feel more balanced. Things are going to even out. There's not going to be so much imbalance in your life. Full moon in Libra. So I just heard a year from now. So this is going to be a work that you're going to be doing for a year. And a year from now, you're going to see just how much your life has changed positively. So I see a change that is going to occur. Sorry, it's not a year from now. I'm seeing 6 months from now. Sorry, not a year from now. 6 months, 6 to 7 months from now, these changes will occur, okay? There's something about mid-April or the beginning. I'm seeing mid-April here, mid-April, okay? Something about mid-April is, or the end of March. Between the end of March and mid-April, I'm seeing you making these changes and this transformation being complete and you closing the cycle in the past. But it takes, just do these changes for 6 months. Work on changing your habits and becoming healthier, because it's going to positively affect your entire life across the board. Your ability to produce, your ability to make more income, your ability to think straight, to feel good, to look good, right? It's all in tandem. But you need to do this. So pile 2, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of future uploads and to support the channel. It's really helpful. It helps to bring you more. Comment how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Extra content is now exclusively on Patreon. I am working Twitter slowly, and I'll start putting new content as well on Twitter that is different from content here, different from the content on Patreon. What else? The healing bracelets are on the Etsy store, and they're made of real natural gemstones and real gold filled. So head over there. There's a link in the description box for that. And I sometimes offer discount codes as well, so you can email me if you want a discount code for the bracelets. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the rose quartz, this is your reading. This is what you need to know right now. So the number 48 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12 and the number 3. 3 is all about making progress. It is indicative of Gemini energy. It could be in your chart. Socializing, possibly neighbors, siblings, relatives, short distance travel, teaching, learning, thinking, communicating, analysis, computers, data, technology, well, the 3rd house, yeah, you could go on and on and on, right? So, but rose quartz is about self-love, okay, and self-worth and being enough and worthiness. So there could be a connection here to the people around you, whether that's relatives, neighbors, siblings, the people you work with or people you socialize with. You could be socially awkward. You could feel socially awkward, or it could be temporary, or it could be an ongoing theme for you. But there's a sense of being called to pay attention to the fact that you may have lost yourself in a world of communication and people and thoughts and a fast pace and school or travel, and you kind of forgot about yourself or taking care of yourself. I'm seeing life being hectic, you paying too much attention to other people's needs or what is asked of you, and there's a sense of feeling depleted and drained and needing to pull back your energy and take care of yourself. And there could also be a sense that you gave your power away, or you lost yourself in someone else's needs, and it's time for you to remember what your needs are, okay? But I also see more love coming your way from, outside, from people. I'm seeing love coming from other people. I do see that from your environment, loving environments, harmonious environments, which is good. We have 11. Yeah, definitely seeing more support from other people. The number 11 could be relevant. We have Pluto. No, sorry, this is Neptune. And Aries. Alright, so you could have Aries in your chart. You could have Pisces or Aquarius. Gemini, I also saw that. Okay, 11th house. You have hopes and dreams. Long-term goals here. And these seem to be linked to other people or big groups of people or smaller groups of people. It could be that you are some kind of spiritual leader. I do see that because I'm seeing leadership here very strongly, and you could be a spiritual leader. You could be a teacher, spiritual teacher as well, or you could be some kind of leader. It doesn't have to be spiritual, but you are leading people who have big hopes and dreams and goals. Maybe you're leading people toward their own goals and helping them with that. Or you're teaching people about self-love, or leading people toward their own self-love, living out their dreams and their own goals, possibly. There's a sense of starting something and taking action toward your dreams and your long-term goals here that is needed as well. Your dreams are also trying to show you something about how to lead, how to achieve your goals. So keep a dream journal. It will be helpful, okay? Honor the masculine. Yeah, I am seeing that masculine energy with Aries there. So, okay, here's the thing. Honor your masculine energy. Honor the fact that you are being called to take action towards something here. The number 10 could be relevant, the number 1. It says respecting men and embracing the masculine divine. Okay, so take what resonates with that. I'm not going to take that information any further for my own reasons, but masculine and feminine energies are both needed, okay? And there's something about creating a balance, and both need respect within the self and when it comes to relating to other people. But this masculine energy I'm seeing mostly is the fact that you're being called to be a leader. Now, there could be a masculine energy around you that is wanting to come in to give you love and will be taking action toward you. Maybe you're seeing this in your dreams, or you're feeling this on an intuitive level, or this could be something that you've been wanting for a very long time and your dream is about to come true. All right? Or if you are this masculine, you're going to be a leader and your dreams are coming true, okay? And there's someone who has feminine energy I'm seeing who is coming toward you. So take this however that resonates. Trust the timing. So yeah, trust the wave you came on. Time is not running out. For those of you wanting love in your life, just know that time is not running out. It is just on time, and it will come when the time is right, okay? And also, if you have goals and hopes and dreams, Also know that everything is unfolding within it's the timing that it's meant to. So if you've been nervous about things not panning out just yet, there's a reason for this. There's a reason why things aren't happening as fast as you would like them to. Goddess of the moon. It's like you're getting an opportunity, and again, that's confirming that this is masculine, feminine energy. You're both turned toward each other. The feminine energy here is really feeding the masculine with the love that the masculine needs, and the masculine is open and vulnerable and wanting to embrace. So this masculine energy is very sensitive, so really remember that. Or if it's your own masculinity, just remain open, because there is someone who's wanting to give you love, is what I'm seeing here. But anyway, the number 52 could be relevant, as well as the number 7. Trust your intuition, okay? Your intuition is guiding you, and the reason why things aren't happening as fast as you would like them to is because you're getting an opportunity to tap into your intuition. Now, if there's a love situation here, just know that the two of you are connected. There is that confirmation here. The love is real, it is there, it is true, but there's a need for the masculine energy to open up, and a need for the feminine energy to be more patient, or to allow this masculine to come forward, or something like that, and to respect the masculine energy in the sense that it works differently. Okay, and yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Anyway, Two of Fire, Two of Wands. There's a plan and a strategy here that needs to take place, or is taking place right now. By the way, there's a masculine person energy here who is strategizing to take action. The Four of Air, Four of Swords, but someone is thinking or overthinking things, or needing more time to think about whatever this strategy is. So someone's thinking about a strategy and a plan, okay? I don't know if this is you, or Five of Water. Someone is in their regrets here about something, feeling a loss and regretting something. Temptation. Maybe they took a bite out of the apple, whatever that means metaphorically for you. Someone was tempted into something and they regret that. Or they did something toxic, or they have toxic traits and behaviors that made someone defensive here, okay? Now, if you know you're the person who did the toxic thing, and take that if that resonates. And if someone is not coming forward, it's because they're defensive toward you. But if someone didn't act appropriately, or if you weren't treated the way you know you deserve to be treated by some masculine here, that person is in deep regret. They know what they've done, and they're going to fight for this, okay? But they know that you're defensive. You're healing your energy or something like that if you are feminine energy. If you're the masculine energy, you're possibly taking your time here to heal, because you demand respect or something, because someone acted this way toward you, or you know what you've done and you're regretting the fact that you didn't respect the situation or the person, even though you got the respect from this person. So take what resonates, okay? This could go for whoever's watching this, it doesn't matter. If you know you're in the wrong and you regret something, then trust that someone is healing and needing the time to heal from this. If you know that you didn't do anything wrong, and there's someone in your energy who you love and loves you back, who knows they've done something wrong and they regret this, and they're going to fight for this, and they know you're defensive, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. You guys got Onyx, And it says autonomy, self-discipline, and command. Autonomy, self-discipline, and command. So someone is trying to be autonomous or free themselves or be more self-disciplined. Maybe this is something you need. Someone is working on being in command of their life, of taking leadership of their life here. But this is a message for you now, okay? And it says, tune in your inner commander. Onyx is a strong ally, dispelling loneliness and self-doubt and instilling greater confidence in your decision-making. Face your fears and know that you have the power to overcome them. Definitely, if you want to, check out my affirmation meditation to raise your vibration, okay? It will help you overcome your fears. Onyx it's something I think I've uploaded it 7 or 8 months ago. So just type in affirmation meditation to raise your vibration. Onyx's surface represents the passing of time, the balance of the yin and the yang. It is a sturdy and solitary stone and encourages you to break free from any unhealthy relationships in order to be autonomous. Know that you are completely capable of making the right decisions for yourself. After all, it's your life. Alright, so I see someone here who is afraid of breaking free from a toxic relationship, even though everything is pointing to the fact that this person's energy is defensive toward this. And the reason why this is ongoing, this toxicity, is because of a lack of self-love and self-worth and self-care. And someone here needs to take the lead with their own life and move away. Someone here could have Saturn in Sagittarius or a Sagittarius placement. Doesn't have to be. But it's time to take control of your life and to free yourself from any toxicity in your life. Free yourself from temptation, from obsession, and also regrets. If someone did something where they didn't treat you right, they are in regrets, okay? But anyway, let's keep going. We have opposition and balance. But again, this is a message that through others, we see ourselves. Other people we relate to are like mirrors. They reflect things about ourselves that may seem confrontational, we may not like, and they may show us our own toxicity. So this toxicity may not be coming from others, it may be shown to us from others. And we have this mirror, two people are mirroring each other so that they can help each other grow. And they may not even consciously know that they're doing this. They're calling themselves out and calling themselves out to discipline themselves and make themselves conscious of what they need to change, or you know, how they can do that disciplining of the self and how they can heal and turn obstacles into stepping stones. But you know, of course, this is triggering. We don't like to see these parts of ourselves reflected by someone else. And we can deflect or say that, no, these are your traits, or no, you bring out this in me. No, it's always been there. If it's coming out, it's because it's always been in you, and this person is bringing it out because they are mirroring something to you. They're confronting you with a part of yourself, and that is why 7th house relationships are so important, because you only know who you are when you are in the presence of someone else. If you're alone, you don't get the chance to see who you are. And you know, your behavior is also who you are. And your behavior normally comes out when you are in the presence of other people. And so your partners, your companions, your best friends, the person you're married to, the person you fall in love with, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, are there to teach you to, and there's a sense of a need of compromise as well. And learning about yourself through others. And again, regrets may come up, sadness may come up, toxicity may come up. But this creates also social awareness, and it helps, our closest relationships help us regulate the way we go out into the world as well. And so Venus love is important here, Because the way we relate to the world is how we also then bring in abundance. So how we treat the people we love is directly correlated to the amount of abundance that comes into our life as well. Let's say someone is very loving of you and treating you right and helping you and gives you positive energy, and you're not really valuing or treating this person right, then your abundance is going to suffer, because the way you relate to this person is the way you relate to yourself, and it's the way you relate to everything you do in life. And if it's low vibrational, then what you get back as a result is low vibration. If it's high vibrational, what you get back as a result is high vibrational. Okay, but look, there's something coming in for you when it comes to love and partnership and beauty and harmony and romance and receiving love and sensuality and even a lot of abundance and wealth and just feeling just a glow up. I'm seeing a glow up for you and attracting in a partner after maybe a dry spell, or learning about yourself through someone else, or I do see love coming your way, but this is taking time, and trust timing, because the reason why this is taking time is because you need to heal, because you don't want to bring in all these wounds, all these things into your next relationship, or you don't want to keep cultivating that within your relationship. So right now you're being called to surrender to your subconscious triggers and understanding what has been running you subconsciously. And so there's a lot coming up from your subconscious mind that is needing to be looked at right now. There's a lot of baggage that you've been carrying here that is affecting your love life. It's affecting your ability to bring in abundance to your life. It has been so far unseen by you, but every time something toxic comes up, a toxic interaction with someone, or a lack of abundance in your life, or a lack of money, or regrets, or fears, or anxiety, or depression, it's because it's shedding a light on what needs to be healed. And so you're being invited to really use this time to go take a deep dive, to really look at yourself, at your depths, right? To take that spiritual journey so that you know what to heal and start that healing process. Take action on this healing process, okay? Because you have developed maybe guilt or worry or shame or sadness or regret, and all of these things stem from fear. So what is your fear? What is the root fear? What do you need to look at? What do you need to surrender? What kind of control do you need to surrender? Why are you wanting to control things? Because that's fear again. And all this control is connected to the misuse of power and wanting to have power. And so love gets lost in translation here. Love gets lost in arrogance, in fear, in the need to be right all the time, the stubbornness, the unwillingness to compromise. It's my way or the highway kind of thing. And so nothing can grow from that. Not love, not money, okay? And I think this is something people don't understand. Yes, there are crooked ways of making money that are dishonest, that are low vibrational. But again, what we're talking about here is a sustainable source of abundance paired with love. We're not talking about money coming in on its own and we're feeling lousy. No, we're talking about love and money and abundance and health and well-being coming in all at once. And for that, there needs to be a releasing of the control, the fear, the ego, when it goes too far, okay? There is a certain amount of, we do live in the 3D world. It is run by its own rules, right? And it does involve some amount of ego. But when the ego gets to be too much, it can make our whole life sick, right? It can make us sick. So that's what we need to heal and look at here. Yeah, emotions could be running high. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. And we have supermoon. I do believe I am recording this during a supermoon. And so a lot is coming up to be illuminated around how we've been dealing with relationships, how that is relating to our regrets in life, and, you know, our responsibility in the whole scene and things, and seeing things clearly for what they are, what you've been responsible for, what the other person's been responsible for, right? So it's time to breathe through this and really allow yourself to take a good look through this. This is a window of opportunity actually for healing, but you know, you have to accept the challenge of really looking at things the way they are and not trying to gloss over it. So pile 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Thank you guys for always liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting on the video. It really helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. Extra content is now exclusively on Patreon, and I am starting to post on Twitter. I'm going to be developing Twitter more, so, you know, watch that space. On Patreon, you can find different kinds of readings. I've been uploading there more regularly. Information for that is in the description box. Yeah, I need more followers on Twitter to be putting more information there and different content that you don't see here or on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and follow. My handle is twitter.com/aetherascended, AETHER, aetherascended. What else? Oh, for the healing bracelets that are natural gemstone, real gold filled, you can find the link in the description to those healing bracelets. And what else? For energy healing, life purpose report, dream interpretations, and readings, you can find my email in the description box. Okay, whew, now that's out of the way, I can say bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye, till next time. Welcome, pile number 4. You chose the citrine, so this is what you need to know right now. The number 17 could be relevant, as well as the number 8. So there's something here about prosperity, joy, stability, happiness, and letting go of negativity. Look how happy that guy looks in there. Look at that. How calm, how peaceful. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. The number 17 could be relevant and the number 8 could be relevant. Let's see. So it seems like there's prosperity and joy coming into your life. I'm seeing blessings. Okay. Okay, we have Mercury. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart. Could be communication, short distance travel, socializing, social invitations. Yep. 11th house, social media. I'm seeing social media possibly being important here. Support, learning for sure with Sagittarius here. You could have Aquarius in your chart. It could be learning new skills, teaching, learning something new like university or long-term goals. You're getting a wish fulfilled, by the way, when it comes to prosperity or learning or teaching, okay, or communication or a social invitation. It could be research where you find something that gives you the key to unlocking that long-held wish to heal or wish coming true or dream coming true or achieving a long-term goal. For some of you, there is long-distance travel or relocating or something about the internet and social media or e-commerce or teaching online, okay? There's something here about prosperity coming through big groups of people, being seen all over the world, or traveling, or communication, or all together, okay? That I'm seeing prosperity coming through followers, fans, supportive people, people who love what you're doing, people who are learning from you. Some of you are spiritual teachers, some of you are going global on social media, or you're just traveling and this is a long held, you're going to get the opportunity to travel long or short distance, or being invited to teach or to socialize somewhere or to work in data analysis or gaming or computers or technology or transportation. Guys, this is like, okay. We have yearning, okay. But you could be yearning for someone, or someone could be yearning for you. The number 40 could be relevant, and the number 4. There is some kind of undesired separation and pining and yearning and longing for someone here. You could be longing and yearning for someone, or someone could be longing and yearning for you. Now, for some of you, this has been a physical death loss, and I'm sorry for your loss. And if you have been dealing with this, my heart goes out to you. And just know that the calm, the happiness, the joy will come back to your life if this was the case, okay? Someone lost someone tragically, or there could have been something to do with the ocean. There could have been something to do with boats or the ocean, or... Okay, this is for a very select, very small few of you, and you're going to feel better. Life is going to get better, okay? I'm really feeling your pain and your sadness right now. I really, really am. But just know that you're going to overcome this, okay? Now, for others of you, there's someone you miss and you felt like this was a loss because this was someone you broke up with, or who's at a distance, who's very far away from you, and there's a undesired physical distance going on here, and you long and yearn for this person, but it's almost like this person is not there, or the feeling is that this person is that you're mourning this person because it's like this person has somehow died in your reality, even though they're still alive. Or you want to be so close to this person that the fact that you're not able to be with them every single day is causing you a lot of grief, okay? But just, again, know that things are going to get better. You're going to feel better, okay? There could even be some kind of... we're going to see what other cards we have, but it could be that if you have this desire to be close to this person, and this person is well and alive, then there is an opportunity to either travel to see this person, or this person is going to travel to see you, or communication will be established between the two of you. Earth pulsing and pulse of the mother. Slow down in time and nature. So right now, spending time in nature is going to be very beneficial to you. Some of you are watching me from the southern hemisphere where it's springtime now, so really take springtime in, and that first, you know, those first warm days and that sun in your face after maybe what was a long snowy winter for some of you, or a long cold, windy, cold winter, okay? Just spend time in nature, and the more you spend time in nature, the more you're going to feel better. I do feel you're coming out of very dark, cold, chaotic, stressful times in your life where there was maybe something very, very unexpected that happened that caused an undesired separation for someone. But, you know, you're being called to really spend time in nature and find the joy in connecting to nature, and connecting to your body, and connecting to the sun, and connecting to water and the leaves, and calmness, okay? And allow yourself to really lay down on the grass, or lay down near a lake, or bathe in a lake, or a waterfall or something, or spend time walking around barefoot to really find your bearings again. I just heard find your bearings again. Yeah, you've been all tied up in a situation here of longing, pining, worrying, whatever this was. It's kept you stuck, okay? You've been feeling stuck, or the fact that you're away from someone has been keeping you in this sense of feeling just stuck, okay? And sometimes it's just a process we need to live through, and there's nothing we can really do about that. But with the number 23 here, that gives me hope, because that's a 2 plus a 3. This is changing. This is going to change. Or if someone has been all tied up and unable to come and see you, that is also going to change. Page of Water, there's a new emotional beginning here for you. Someone here could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. You or this person, there could be a situation here with a child. A messenger of fire, maybe you have 2 children, one is a child, one is a teenager. Seeing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries now. But again, this could have nothing to do with children. We have an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Earth, all right? And we have the Six of Water, Six of Cups, okay? And what else do we have? The Queen of Air. So you could be a mother, or you could be missing someone who is a mother. Could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn. Sorry, not Taurus, Capricorn, anything. Could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart. These are the major signs that I'm seeing. Maybe you're missing someone that you cut out from your life or you separated from. Or you're missing someone who cut you out of their life for whatever reason. Maybe you have children with this person. Maybe you dreamt of having children with this person. I see someone being very nostalgic here and wanting a reconciliation. So I do see a reconciliation for you. I do see a reconciliation coming in for you. I do see a new beginning that is more grounded. If you've been away from someone, I see that you will be in each other's physical presence and you will reconcile. And there could be relocation involved from a different country, a different city possibly, or a different continent. If things have been cold, things are going to warm up. I see a reconciliation with your children if you've been estranged. I just see the calm and the happiness being restored in your life. You guys got Cobalto, Calcite. And it says love, emotional healing, and compassion. There will be compassion where there was a lack of compassion. There will be forgiveness. There will be emotional healing around love here for your heart. Love is all you need, especially with Cobalto Calcite, a stone of unconditional love and forgiveness. So there is a situation here where there is unconditional love and there will be forgiveness and there will be a reconciliation. This crystal promotes emotional healing above all else. It fosters compassion for yourself. So the compassion needs to start with yourself, exuding the confidence that your self-worth can only be cultivated from within. Self-love rituals are encouraged with this stone. Yeah, take care of yourself, spend time in nature, especially those that nourish and honor your body as a temple. Take care of your body, can reconnect to your body through exercise, through your connection with nature. A Cobalto Calcite amplifies the vibration of love, nurturing your inner child, yeah, and giving you endless energetic hugs. You are always supported. You could have Venus in Cancer, it doesn't have to be, or some Cancerian placement, but reconnect to your inner child, and the way to do that is to forgive yourself, be more compassionate toward yourself, don't be so hard on yourself. And slow down, spend time in nature, take care of yourself. The numinous. Maybe you are blaming yourself for something that happened to your kids or to someone. Stop blaming yourself. It wasn't your fault. I just heard it wasn't your fault for some of you. It's keeping you stuck from moving forward. You're not meant to. You're still here. You're still alive and you're meant to push forward. The numinous. There's been a mystery surrounding something here. Two people. And you're trying to find out information. These may be two people who passed away young, or you lost when you were younger, and you just, there's an enigma, and you want to know, you want answers. Sun, you want illumination. You want to know the truth. You want to know what happened. This is for some of you. It's very specific now. And you're gonna do everything you can until you find out. Yeah, you're gonna dive deep into this. You want to know what happened, and you're gonna find out what happened. You are gonna find out what happened. Now, for someone else, I do see you being very, very happy here. After a time of not knowing what was going on, someone's gonna take action here, or be able to take action to connect intimately. And it's going to be intense, and it's going to be very joyful and alive and fireworks and volcanic. And after maybe a time of coldness, there will be a reconciliation here with someone who is going to take leadership and going to, I just heard, have a new long-lasting, stable, prosperous beginning with you. And if there was a separation, you're going to be together in the same space, in the same material place on this earth. Communication is coming through for you. You're going to get communication, but communication is also key. So make sure you make your voice heard, your needs known, you stand up for yourself, you speak up for yourself, and you really say what's going on. Don't keep anything to yourself. Have those deep, intimate conversations. Okay, because that is what's going to be the key to unlocking this happiness and this joy. Someone here could have Gemini, Scorpio in their chart, Leo. I am definitely not seeing any earth signs here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo were completely out of this reading. So this is mostly for fire signs, water signs, and air signs. There's a new beginning for you around the last week of May. There's a new beginning for you around the last week of May, okay? That was your reading, pile number 4. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting on these videos. It really helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads, go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. For extra content, it is now exclusively on Patreon, soon to be on Twitter. I've been posting a thing here or there on Twitter. I intend to do it more fiercely, but I kind of want to have the following there before I start investing and putting in new content, if that makes sense. So just watch that space. My handle is twitter.com/aetherascended. What else? For extra content, I've said that. For readings, life purpose report, energy healings, and for dream interpretations, you can find my email in the description box. For the healing bracelets that are real natural gemstones paired with real gold-filled beads, you can find my email in the description box. Not my email, but the link in the description box. If you'd like a discount code to the bracelets, you can email me and I'll send you a discount code. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.